What's up, guys? Welcome to Dose Linear Gaming. I just wanted to make a series of videos talking about Lines of Sight and Six Siege, the board game. And for part one here, I just wanted to talk about some general rules and tips for beginners, just to help call your lines of sight better, just to make sure you're not wasting any actions or time making the wrong call. So for the first rule, we have the diagonal rule. Anytime you are on a straight diagonal line from the targeted space, you will never have line of sight, no matter how far back we draw this line. And the reason is because these heavy walls will always protrude further than the borders of the squares themselves, meaning that they will always peek out past your line when you draw the straight diagonal. Now, the way to get around this and the way to use this is going to be knowing that if you can move even just one space better than the diagonal, you'll have line of sight. So in this case, moving orange up one was good, moving blue over to the right is going to be good, or moving blue up one will also be fine. So you can kind of look and go, okay, I'm on the diagonal for my opponent. If I just lean out, I'll get heavy cover even if they can shoot me, and I'll be able to shoot at them. Helps you gauge and make the right call. So for the next rule, that's going to be the knight's move in chess. So for anybody who's played chess, this will be a little familiar. But if you move up to and over towards your opponent, and you have an opening here in the center, and there is no wall that is about to start on the other end, then you will have line of sight. So in this case, we move up one, we've cleared the wall, nothing between us, we move up one and over, we're still good. Now, the exceptions to this are going to be as follows. If we scoot down again, we move up one, we have not cleared the wall yet, so when we continue going up and over, we will not have line of sight. And even if we flip this over on its side, we move up one, and while we're clear, the wall hasn't started yet, and the wall is going to cut into our line of sight. It's not working on the side with us, so we continue to move over and we won't have line of sight. Now, obviously, in the match, these two last examples will be pretty obvious that there's a wall between you, but just to kind of explain why the rule does and doesn't work all the time visually. So the next two rules kind of go together, so they're going to be what I call the two-space rule and the four-space rule. And while the two-space rule is technically another knight's move, I like to differentiate it given the four-space rule. It really kind of helps blend the ideas together. So for this one, if there's only two spaces between you and opponent, and then you just need to move up one, then if the middle area is open, like a doorway or a window, you will have line of sight, kind of like the knight's move. But again, if we stretch this out further to four spaces, we still have line of sight. Again, four spaces over, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up one. But the really important thing is that the opening has to be directly in the center, and it has to be the regular window or doorway size or anything bigger than that. There is a map that we'll get to in a couple episodes where there is a situation where there is actually a surface smaller than this for some reason, and you will not have line of sight even in this normal circumstance. So that is something to note. But for almost all maps, definitely all windows, everything like this, you can play off of this rule. And the reason why this rule is super important is because regularly there is a default camera for the defense that starts right here. So now you know that you don't need to get up on the window, potentially waste a frag grenade, potentially waste some of your operator utility. All you have to do is have another operator out here, shoot out the window, maybe go upstairs or do whatever you need him to do. And then this operator over here can activate and destroy the camera, and boom. Now you have access to this room without getting pinged, and you didn't have to waste any of your utility. Now, obviously you have the added bonus of if the defender's actually sitting in this corner, you could lean from the start and take a shot on them, or at least reveal them, right? Somebody else destroys the door for you, you don't get reposted on, and now you can call your line of sight, get your free intel, potentially your free shot. Or if maybe they're leaned out from this space, again, the same exact thing applies. So, very helpful to know, and definitely surprised me the first time I saw it. But that about covers it. If you guys know of any other rules and lines of sight, feel free to put them down in the comments. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you guys in part 2, where we start to go map by map, just one episode at a time, just kind of talking about a map, talking about power positions that might be on the map. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one when we go over Consulate.